In this video, I would like to show how to furnish rooms with furniture in the software, and I delete this combination, for example, and show how I would furnish a room. First of all, I would only show the current floor in 3D mode, and on the left I have the 2D mode, because it's easier to place 3D models in 2D mode. I click here on the 3D catalog, choose a folder for me. Here's a folder structure, and I can click on it and open the folder, and up here, I can go back again. So I click on this folder, select a 3D object, and it is advisable to place it in 2D mode, because it is then placed exactly on the floor. I press the left mouse button, and it is placed, and now I press the escape key, and the function is finished. Now I have placed such a combination here. I can click on it, and it's there now as a whole. And I could now make it bigger or smaller, for example, by pulling on it. I could also click on the outside of these blue lines and enter the dimensions here. If I don't want to change the entire combination, but individual elements of it, then I click on the combination, right-click on Edit, then click Ungroup. And here again, because there were two groups. And now I can click on each element and place it individually, for example, make it bigger or smaller. Then I wanted to show small 3D objects can also be placed on a table. It's not quite so comfortable here now to do it in 3D mode. That's why I place this object in 2D mode, and we see the object is under the table. I click on it, click on size and position, and enter a higher level. And in the 3D mode, we see that it floats above. Now I click on it once with the mouse and hold the mouse and then release it, and it was lowered exactly onto the table. Then I wanted to show how to align objects. To do this, I select an object, and I want to place it exactly on the wall. I go exactly to the wall with the mouse and press the Q or W key on the keyboard. And with that I align the object to the mouse, and I can then place it exactly on the wall. I can turn it too, if it's on the mouse, by pressing Ctrl and D. And finally, I could calculate the shadow calculation. And so I see my room much better, and with shadow calculation. And I could also switch the walls to transparent, and thus take a close look at my room.